Bobverse, Chapter 3. The scene begins with Bob, Sigma, and Trinity all hanging out. An eldritch horror destroys an omniverse. Bob sees it and blows it up, when suddenly he turns around surprised to see a robot variant of himself.
I am Robot,
says Robob. Robob is about to dash into Bob. However, Bob flips out of the way, and a man with a huge head comes flying by on a desk. I am Dr. Bob, says Dr. Bob. Robob then dashes into Bob, causing a massive explosion that starts in the trees of extraverses and explodes the Gigaverse. Robob and Bob continue to fight. However, he still is no match for Bob. Bob erases Robob from existence, but Dr. Bob comes in with a big laser. However, Dr. Bob is defeated, and all Sigma, Trinity, and Bob, they all clap each other and dap each other up. But, however, Dr. Bob is planning something with Robob, who destroys an omniverse on the way to their secret lair. Robob's head, however, is, immediately fucking crushed as he flies into Bob. Robob imagines Robob plus Dr. Bob equals Dead Bob does not equal Dead Bob. Robob minus Dr. Bob equals Dead Bob. Dr. Bob equals Dead Bob. Robob is transported back to Dr. Bob as he's clearly injured. However, he kicks Dr. Bob and he picks up a computer chip. He dreams of Bob putting a computer chip inside some kind of brain thing. He still imagines this. So Robob, he begins to walk as Bob turns around to face him.
I have upgraded myself, and I know what you did. You weakened Dr. Bob, ensuring his failure, and by extension, mine. You sabotaged him long before our battles even began. Now I am going to kill you,
said Robob as he immediately attacked Bob. However, Robob was no match for Bob as he was getting effortlessly beaten. So Robob does what he does and summons several Robob clones, which immediately get torn to shreds as Bob goes Super Bob. But then, Robob goes Super Bob, and an amazing battle begins. Both are fighting each other, both are landing hits on each other, yet another competitor has arrived, Sigma, in his Super Sigma form. Sigma teams up with Bob to beat the shit out of Bob. They immediately hit him with a massive beam attack, thus injuring Robob. Robob gets up.
You think you have won? You truly underestimate me,
said Robob. Robob goes Super Robob too, as he begins to fight both Super Sigma and Super Bob. However, Super Sigma continues to go to Super Sigma 2, and the fight continues. Trinity goes Super Trinity, and Trinity hits him with a massive laser. Then Frederick comes out of nowhere and slams down on Robob, thus destroying the Gigaverse, the Hru, the Superbox, the Hyperbox, the Sumers, and the Invictomus.